First thing first, y'all. Welcome to Nosy Gang. If you rock with me, hit the okay. Hey, Nosy Gang. Welcome to my channel. You know, if you rock with me, hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified when I drop another video. Also, I care about your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. You know, you guys, I will reply back and show my love because it's your attention that I'm trying to gain. And when I see that I have your attention and you let me know, then the other ones that breeze by, watch it, don't even hit subscribe, don't even hit like, just keep it moving, just trying to be nosy. But I give it to you, ain't no harm in being nosy. But I am going to say this one thing. Now, I'm all for watching and supporting real people who want to get it out the mud and that's authentic, that don't turn off their comments and you market for kids to get more views. No, because what if you want to comment and people know who the person that's doing it? But yeah, I don't want to support. Now I'm not gonna lie, I done seen some points of hers and other viewers and all that, but who I know to be that's really everybody out the woodworks trying to talk about Erica and Damien and Lietoya, and the original ones I know was that Queen girl who's she just has her own mind frame. Miss T that'll make videos because she did it way back. Miss T that'll do videos and then delete it because it won't Miss T at first. It was just out here for you. So I'm telling you now, I've been around the little streets. Now I ain't got turned out or slutted out of no Chrysler or nothing, but I've been around these YouTube streets being nosy. And then not only that, Gangsta Moji, like I've been on his channel since he first made the video about the twins and stayed there after through all his little reactions because when I worked at the time, all I could do was put in my little headphones, earbuds, set up there and go to work and listen to him. Like, when I was cleaning and all that, like I told you guys, I was an assistant manager as Expies and during the little pandemic. So I just put them in my earphones and just go to listening. Who else was it that was doing it originally? Anyways, like I stated, and then that's why I'm like, I want to rock with real people like Wicked Angel that's talking about it, me that's talking about it, because we allow, you know what I'm saying? We don't feel bad if we get like 40 views or 50 views, and then at least we know it's real and authentic people coming by and don't have to turn it off, to try to get the views to go up. And plus, I like to comment. I wanted to have my comments open for people to express their thoughts. What good is it to sit up there and have a good video, get some good key focal points, and then you go down like, oh, let me let her know I agree or something, and then you can't comment. So anyways, like I said, I rock with real authentic people who's trying to get it out the mud, no cheat steps and nothing. Even though we all, do a little cheating here and there, but then those same people who do that down the line, let's just say have 300,000 subs, right? But then your views are 10K. It don't match up with your subscriber count. At least I can say I have 730 almost. I'm speaking in existence. 730. I'll have almost 730, and then at least I get 200 views. So it kind of matches here and there. Anyways, now so I went to do the interview because I seen everybody wanted to jump on it. So I said, you know what? Let me just lay back, let me just get off work, watch it, and then just put how I feel out there tomorrow. If they watch, they don't, I'm still going to keep pushing, because like I tell you guys, it be at times, because I told y'all I'm impatient, so it be times I just be wanting to, I ain't about to make no videos. I'm like, dang, do I need to go missing again for like a week or two and then come back and see that I got new subs and new comments? But then people's gonna be like, dang, you gotta make a video or what? I'm gonna unsubscribe to you because you ain't keeping nothing coming. So I don't know. It's just sometimes how you just get in I be on my tear stained pillow and just be like, dang, is somebody gonna come watch me? Like, I'm impatient, but they say if you patiently wait, it'll come. So Lietoya got her bit right. Crier, can I go over there with you for like a week? Can I just sit in your house for a week and you just shout my channel out 2 times? How much it cost to get your channel shouted out 2 times? Let me stop. Anyways, y'all. So Miss Lita again once did the interview, who I was hoping to do the interview, which I probably knew that was going to do the interview because she'll sit up there and do the questions and then she'll just sneak it on in there. How you try to find out something. Oh, so when she was a LVN, did that help you out a lot? A what? You said a what? I knew she didn't know that. I thought she just did medical billing and coding. we go way too down in the interview. Okay, let's just get started. So I'm gonna just talk as I hear it because I got my little voice thing. So I'm gonna pause it, listen, and then I'm gonna give my commentary. So in the beginning of the video, she asked him, now, please confirm to everybody that you are not Gangsta Moji. That's one thing I want to say. Y'all, why was y'all going over there to that man's channel and saying, oh my God, this is Gangsta Moji. This is Gangsta Moji. Come on now. As he was talking about Lietoya himself, do you really think that's Gangsta Moji? Gangsta Moji already told y'all that he is not doing no face reveal. See, if you pay attention to him, until he get 100K subscribers. So do you really think he's almost close to 10, but do you think he's going to reveal his face that fast? No. He's like, hey, y'all want to see me? Y'all going to have to work for it. Even though people's like, well, I can find out where you at anyway or anything like that. Hey, have fun doing it. But like I said, I'm not revealing. So I already knew that. I know that's not him. That's not him, y'all. The voices don't even match up. See, you see how y'all speculate real fast, just like how y'all doing with the Dolph case. Y'all just speculate, that's Gangsta Moji, and everybody else say, oh, that's Gangsta Moji, that's the real Gangsta Moji. Like, come on now. Y'all even have the man up here for himself. Well, anyways, so then she goes on to ask him, hey, so do you know of who Damien Cryer is? Because, people were saying that Damien, they wanted to debunk that too. And there's people saying that they got Damien and Erica is up there working with them and, telling them what to say. Y'all, these people are reaching out to them themselves. So are y'all going to sit up there and say Cryer had me and my friend call the furniture store and impersonate like we was her mom trying to make a Christmas payment for her and found out that she had 2 leases and one was paid for in September. Cryer put her up to that because he don't even know me from a can of paint. That's if my video get around, but see, I'm not that popular yet, so, we still got some time. Well, anyways, he said, oh, my son, she paid attention to what my son do. My son watch him, I guess he paid attention to the Prince family, and that's like the dad or something. That's true. Okay. So then, what about Lietoya? Did she know? Now, he did say, I can't honestly, answer for that for sure. But what I do know, she do pay attention to what my son does. Now, you see how he is still claiming that as his son, which as most real men would do if they want to still be the father figure in the son life, because most of the time you're like, you know what? I feel bad, man, for what your mama's fuck ups out here getting slutted at. But then playing goody two shoes. And oh my God, y'all. So, before we get down deep into the interview, what are y'all little minions? I thought they said she didn't know my baby daddy, but the husband just confirmed that you watch everything Ligarian do says something. Hello, hey. Yeah, it's me again. You got something to say about that? Because we all knew you knew him. What? Girl, I can't wait till we get to the part about your credentials. But anyways, but y'all heard what he said. So, and y'all know I still got that horse in my voice. It's got to go away. I don't know. It lasts about like an hour or something because I'm a night owl and then I wake up late. But anyways, let's go on with let me see what's the next topic. Okay, so now, then she asked him, she said, well, basically, how did you find out about this? And he states that he was watching, the Q&A video of him and Lietoya. Like I told y'all, a family member, somebody had to let him know, or, what if he, had his sons or whatever, and Ligarian's like, oh, Dad, you know the Prince family? Well, Mama is, doing videos with the dad, and that's who she's dating. You never know how kids like to run their mouth. Probably like, oh, yeah. Well, pull it up for me, son. Then next thing you know, he starts looking, and then she says bashing, yeah, like, oh man, I went through, oh God, I just had I had a bad storm in my relationship, I just went through so much, and then saying abusive and all that. He was like, hold up, what? And then here she goes saying she a single mom and she had to do it all by herself and she went through a bad relationship. Because when they were sitting there talking about the relationship, she said she was in a long-term relationship and that it was basically, like hell, basically. She was just trying to say it's like the worst marriage or something. She was trying to put something out there. Not thinking that, Mr. DJ, the real deal, didn't think that he was going to sit up there and find out any type of way when you got your kids that can also go back and say stuff. See, that's one thing. Look, mommy's on here, and then next thing you know, your ass get caught up saying some shit you're not supposed to be saying. And then she asked him, are you going to keep the channel after this? Because people probably would tune in. Like, give us some story times about how you caught her cheating, the first time or the second time. Just some story times like how she deceived me part 1. You don't got to, like, put no crazy ass titles to grab an audience, but because people already know who you are now and they're gonna go tune in. So he stated that he might not, he might do some videos, and now he also mentioned that he didn't get paid for this interview. He said the real had to be put out there. Crier didn't put him up to anything or anything like that. So my thing is, the background picture is what's getting me. Is like, I'm thinking about his video that he did, and then I'm thinking about the background with the family photo. That is, it's changed. Either, I know when they say people get older, you change, but that just don't look like the same people to me. Like a drastic change, and he once said again, his health is health, and start looking different. Because I know sickness, certain type of sickness, you could start looking different and all that. Hell, even with, I don't even like to say the C word, but, even with that, people just start, getting a different look, start getting skinny and all that. And then, that's just a scary road to go down. But as I'm seeing the pictures of when, how Kids Shoe Review had them young, then in the bed, and then now you see this family photo that looks a little older, and then you see him now. I'm like, hold on, it's so we're seeing too many different faces. Like, we know that's you, but the drastic change that's in you though, like, what's going on? And then he said, whenever I get over the storm, this bad storm with my help, I love to do more stuff with my kids. See, there's the help being mission again. What, like, if it's not, if it's, can you explain to us what that sickness is? Because that's all that's on our mind. Now, we may be, too far reaching out there because we don't know. But, it could be, we don't know if he could be a diabetic or dialysis. And because, with dialysis, you have to undergo stuff, and then, changes start happening to your features as well. I mean, we don't know if it could be that. Like I said, stress can make you sick. We don't know if it's the C word, which I hope not, because I don't want to wish that on anybody. I'm talking about Dasher, Princer. I don't want to say the C word, so y'all know what I mean. And then we also don't want to say the C-19 because, that's been taking a lot of lives as well. So, what? Just give us a little small hint, just, because we don't want to be, we're on edge right now about this health. But anyways, let's move forward with the interview. Speaking of nurse, Miss Lita reminds me of what a LPN, a real LPN, like a real nurse, because, I have did nursing myself. And it is true, your ass got to be on that registry, because I wish I would have finished, but when my great uncle passed, because that's the one that motivated me so much. I was almost close to getting my LPNs and then going for the ADN. It just hurt me so bad that I was just that's the first time I experienced panic attacks and all that. And I'm glad that I don't have those anymore, or, bad anxiety or anything, because my heart will start beating fast. I feel like I'm about to die. I went to the hospital one time, y'all, and I was just going crazy. And, well, not going crazy, like I'm shaking and all that other stuff, but I was just, my mind, like, what's going on, heart beating and all that. So when they did the heart test and all that, the doctor was like, it's nothing wrong with you. And then when they was doing like my blood pressure and all that, it was like, don't look at the monitor, don't look, because you're gonna raise it up. So what it determined was is that I had it was an anxiety attack, and I didn't experience none of that, and that's like a scary thing. But anyways, with the nurse thing, she reminds me of like she'll be a good nurse. Cause she just so soft spoken, and like, hey, Mr. Johnson, you ready to take your meds today? Now you gonna take these today. I missed you. Did you miss me? You know how them old heads, they be like, hell no, I ain't missed nobody. I don't know. I just love working with the elderly. At the time when I did do my CNA and all that, I just love them because it's just like, oh, shit. I don't know. I just have a soft spot for like older people and all that. But the way she's so soft spoken, she'll be a good nurse. Other than Lietoya, who lying. But anyway, I'm about to move forward with the interview. So she goes to ask him, like, where he's from and all that. He's like, well, I'm from Houston. And basically, like, what we all wanted to know, like, how did y'all meet? You know what I'm saying? So then, she's like, so when did you meet Lietoya and all that? He say 2008. Now, if y'all know around that, so she's what, 89, so that means she graduated probably '07. Am I right? '07, '06, '07, because I'm class of '09 and she's got me by two. Yeah, '07. Yeah, I don't know why that was a hard math problem right then, because you just trying to get the juicy details. But yeah, so he met her in '08, so she's around what, 1920. Right, yeah, that would be '07 if you graduated. And if you graduate on time. And it seems that maybe she did. And so, she was like, well, do you want to get back with your ex? And he was like, the only thing we have is kids. And I'm a father of, a biological father of Lene. So that's the kids now. Okay, so Lene and is it Ladarian, Lahurian? I don't know the boy's name, and I don't want to mess up his name. But he was like, basically, we just have kids, that's it. But I'm a biological father to one. So then there's like, well, where did you meet Lietoya? He was like, honestly, we met on the chat line. And then I met at the mall. Now, come on, y'all remember them old days? Ooh, Lietoya. Ooh. So you didn't want to meet nobody the natural way. Like someone walk up to you, trying to hit on you. Hey, girl, you beautiful. You said Cryo hit on you. My baby daddy. But y'all, let's just be real for a second before I give y'all a little parody at the end. Y'all all know, because I ain't about to lie. I went up there my damn self. Y'all, back then they had the teen chats. They had them little live links and what's that other? Oh my God, me and my friend, we used to go up there to troll too. But I went up there before. Who all remember pressing one and all that, and then like, hey, it's your girl, brown skin, 4'11", just looking to meet someone new, have casual conversation. I'm 30 years old. I'm from the, Carolina area. So if there's anyone that's out there in that Carolina area that's down to have a, good conversation, then possibly, link up after we get to know each other and all that, hit that too to send me a message. And it's your girl. And, y'all know, I know some of y'all been on the chat line. Y'all can't sit here and say y'all ain't been on the chat line now. It was because it was popular back then, like at one point in time. Those websites like Match. See, when I grew up, and I know it's some of y'all out there too that's probably around my age, because we still have the younger youth as well that's gonna browse on by, because it seemed like kids be subscribed to the mature channels. But anyways, I know it's someone that's around my era that remember AIM and Yahoo Messenger. Ooh, I used to love to go in the chat rooms and troll that R&B and hip hop. Ooh, I used to love going in there. But then you got to be careful, because all them viruses, you get a instant message and then they just pop up. Boom, 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 boom. You get a little damn virus and shit. I know y'all remember that. Come on now, Chris Hansen and them. That's how they called them predators. But I remember me and my friends getting out of school in middle school. You know, we were bad. We just being just like the other ones, except for they got more social media sites to go off of. We just had like, you know, little teen chat numbers, you know, AIM, Yahoo. But I was a Yahoo Messenger person. I just love Yahoo Messenger. And that's where really the emojis came about. People started thinking emojis was big down the line, maybe like 506 and stuff like that. But back then they just had like they had the same similar emojis, but it just wasn't that much. And then, you know, the little chat abbreviations that we use today. So can't no one sit up here and tell me that's probably not around my age or a little older that hasn't once experienced being on that chat line. Calling in calling the chat line. Lietoya probably got, you know what? That's another thing. Allegedly, that's another thing. Lietoya, when you was doing your cheating, since that's how you met your man, was you going back up there, you know, meeting other men and all that and meeting them at the mall too? How this came about with you and that Chrysler 300, 200? Because the thing is, y'all, even though some people have known to have met on websites, matching all that, or met on the chat line and had successful relationships where they got married, settled down and all that. Because I know when I started my first job at McDonald's, I had a manager. Her name was Eileen. And she met this man and finally brought him around her daughter. And the daughter loved him and all that. And she met him off Match. And she said, I had to get to know him first. Met him off Match. They talked for like a 4 year before he met her and the daughter. And then they got married and all that. So, you know, it's some relationships that come successful off there. But then Lietoya, was you sitting up there going back, referring to that chat line? Because the reason why I say this, now, remember I told y'all, with my best friend, you know, I had to cut off back then because, you know, when you have the low self-esteem, that's the one who I told y'all was a little chunky, and then, you know, it was always just come with the fat jokes. But I said she wanted a sloppy shape. She had a shape to be, you know, her size. And then, you know, she just started getting on tagged and all that, and she just went through a little phase where she wanted to be, you know, a little thotty. They're just meeting people off the chat line, and ooh, girl, every time she'll call me, I'm like, girl, what you up to? I went so and so house. I'm like, what? Who? What's this one about? I mean, everyone go through a little phase. Not everyone, but it's some people that go through a phase where they just want to experience the world so they can say, look, been there, done that. Let me tell you what I learned from that. So, Lietoya, was you just, you know, trying to live your phase out? I mean, I don't know, child. But anyways, so then they go on to say, I'm looking here because, you know, guys, I take notes. Just got out yeah. He said he has just got out the relationship, and, you know, at that time, and he invited her over, and he said every time she would leave something over there, and then next thing you know, she was in there. Oh, she know what she be doing, don't she? As if to say, let me leave something here because I'm gonna make sure ain't no other bitch gonna come over here. They gonna see that this shit here, you ain't gonna have nothing to do, and you ain't gonna be nothing but stuck with me, nickel. Lietoya, shall we call you? Because, girl, we don't. Who are you? Who are you? You need to redo another Q&A and reveal who you really are. Because, Lietoya, it is not looking good for you out here. I'm just going to ignore the negativity. Girl, what the subscribers going to think when they start seeing this? He lying. He just trying to mess up her image. Just like Erica trying to do the crap. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's just not going to be too many coincidences where, you know what, Miss Lee. Oh, God. I wish Miss Lita, when she interviewed Lietoya, you know what I'm saying, and speaking on, you know, I know you said that you're divorced, you know, you had an ex-husband. Now before it came all to before it all went sour, you know, where did you meet your ex-husband, and, you know, what made you decided to take the ring and his hand in marriage? And then we need to see what she said. She met him, right? And then above that, I'm not a liar. I'm not a hypocrite. I wish she would have asked her that, like, where did you meet him? And then next thing you know, when we get, we didn't know he was gonna come up here, but then, assuming now that he done made himself aware of her lies, Miss Lita asked him, so, where'd you guys met at? Because, she said that you met, da 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 da. We ain't meet. It was on the chat line. I met her on the chat line. And about up there, what more do you delusional fans need? That's really Criers fans, because y'all just flocked over there. Y'all wouldn't subscribe to this woman if she just came up with a channel, named it CreoleBae. Why? Because when she had her channel, and when they had that sit down, and she commented, she knew what she was doing by leaving comments. Think about it. She'll participate in the videos and all that, but like, hold up, let me leave a comment. Like, oh, baby, I can't believe I got you good on that one. And then people are like, oh, she actually got a, YouTube name. Click on that and hit subscribe. She knew what she was doing. Because at the beginning, when she commented on the old video, I'm nosy. So before he brought her out to the spotlight, when he was sitting up there saying he was going to take her on a date and all that, I went to her channel where she commented and said, I'm glad that I could. Oh, that's what it was. It was on a video. See, this is the thing that get me, you little. When they was going through the series or whatever with him and Amy and all that, she commented. It was something about when it was going against Marvin or something. And she commented, glad I could be there for you or something like that. She had to make herself be known. Like, let it be known that I'm his real quick. And so people won't try to come at my man. And they say, people clicked on her. She had no subscribers at the time. She did not have maybe 10 or 11. You know how everybody have that little 10 or 11 people. But she didn't have nothing. But as more as it progressed, people just started subscribing to her. But she said she wasn't going to start no channel. And the next thing you know, when he said it ended and all that, it's millions of people, not millions, thousands of people start going over there. She ain't even had no video up yet. Subscribing. Even J. Michael made point of it, like, dang, she already at 5,000 subs. So, she's already, close to being monetized. Because, you got to get your watch hours in. And that's fast. But see, this is the thing that get me. So he said that she was like, oh, I like how she brought it in, like I said, with that question about, so by her being an people say LVN, licensed vocational nurse, and down here we say licensed practical nurse. So, how I feel about you being an LPN and, or what? I ain't knew she was that. I know she was a medical assistant, with billing and coding. And what that is they are responsible for processing patient data, including medical records and related insurance. Why my laptop want to go out? But anyways, in this position, you will code a patient's diagnosis and then request payment from the patient's insurance company. So, girl, you want to be a nurse. Why didn't you put that on your goals? See, this is my thing now, Crier. I love you to death now. But it was so many stories, and I don't know if you was just protecting her from being exposed and you just trying to cover her secret or whatever, or you still had to figure her out. But you kind of protected her by saying, because we didn't know how the hell you met her at first. First it was y'all met at the academy, and someone let me know that's the store in Texas or Houston or whatnot. First it was that. Then you said she was your nurse and she was taking care of you. And then it come out that you met her. I don't know. It was just too many, ways. I don't know. It was too many stories going around with you two about how you guys met. So what was she? Craig, is she the one that called you and gave you your bill and let you know what was going on and what the company was charging? Cause what is it though? This girl ain't no nurse. Ooh, this is juicy, y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all that doors was opening. And when I said doors, the doors to hell. Because our hell is breaking loose. For Lietoya. Not for me. See, my baby daddy, why you protected that thought? Why did you do that? I thought she was a nurse. I need my vitals checked. Can you get your stethoscope and your blood pressure cup, and can you check my vitals? What about my pulse? Do you know what respirations is? How many respirations are you supposed to have in a minute?
Huh? I can't hear you. Well, if you was a nurse, you would know that it's 15 to 20. I still ain't see you take my vitals yet. Or, that's right. I'll just wait for you to give me my billing. That Lietoya. Come on, y'all. Like, what? And then with Kids Shoe Review, shout out to my bookie. But with the video that I watched, the love, lies, and lace fronts and whatnot, like, I seen her pop up on the channel, but it doesn't show up in my recommended like that. But I didn't know she also did an interview too with her. Like, come on, girl. And then when it was talking about, being on the registry and you can't hide your credentials, she was just like, yeah. Just let me. How come you ain't go deep into detail about that? Because knowing, with someone who's really in that feel like, oh no, you can't hide that. If someone ever tried to sit up there and say that nurse, you could real quick pull it up the state they in and verify that license and whether if it's active and all that. Why she ain't going into detail like that? Because as I stated, y'all, I was a CNA. And so when I first graduated, when I first finished the class and all that, and I passed the exam at Raleigh, North Carolina, so I said, dang, I can go do home help. I can go do this. And then they ask you for your social. Why? You could go by name or your social when you're going to go get the job. And when you go to the registry, you put in those credentials, the name and all that. Oh, it's going to show up. Even with the nursing board, it's going to show up. Because that's how these employers look to see if you're active and when your stuff expired and all your renewal date, all that. So, Lietoya, is that your goal that you said you're trying to achieve now after your medical billing and coding? You know what? I wonder, y'all, did she go to the University of Phoenix? Like, I'm not knocking it. I'm not. But, girl, you is just too much. I can't believe my baby dad. And you know what, Damien, I'm going to get on you too. I'm going to get on you too because you was protecting this girl. And then, she was there for me with my sickness. What sickness? Because you got me scared. See, that's why I told you. You just can't be having no weak pull-out game for anybody. Just any old body. I bet the next time, you try to go visit somebody, you gonna make sure you have those magnets. Or am I reaching here? Lifestyles, XL or XS. No, I'm just playing. Don't come for me. But yeah, the next time, I bet. Oh, Jesus, y'all, it is just too much. I thought a girl that was a goody two-shoes but really meant her ex-husband off the chat line said something. Lietoya. I thought a girl who said she was the LPN about to get that PhD, even though it takes 10 years, they really come to find out that she just got exposed, that you do medical coding and billing, said something. Lietoya, hey. I thought the girl said she was a nurse, but really she just worked from home and doing just medical records and giving people their billing, said something. Of course you're going to make an A-, girl. You know what you're doing in that field. Ooh, y'all. Now, I ain't trying to be funny and whatever, but why the husband is only 37, Lietoya? Did you carry through, how much did you put him through? Like, for real, y'all, I'm just saying here, like, if you go through the picture, he's 37. He's 37. That means he was born in 84. That's still young. That is still young to me. So my thing is, why is he looking like he been through it all? I thought maybe, because when I said older men, I said, oh, she like older men. But no, he's not that much older than her. I thought maybe he was like, the way, how someone could look, he looks older. You would think that maybe he was like, I wanted to say around 40, early 40s. That's what I wanted to say. Because that's all like, oh, she like older men. But then now, Miss Lita confirmed that he's 37.
Like, what the hell did she put this man through? And what's going on? What is going on? Now, like I say, y'all, before we get, because it's some, it's some people in the comment section, just a few of them, just the little day ones who I know come by, because I don't know where y'all at now. But anyways, just a few ones that like, they saying she got a little package, in a little package. But I ain't trying to, this is allegedly. Allegedly. And they saying she told on herself in a video. Because think about it. Like, I mean, I told y'all my story now. And that's for people who really watch my videos to the end. You know what I told y'all about, my ex-manager. But then if you go to the doctor and it's not no cold, no strep throat, no, they didn't diagnose you with no type of common cold. And good news, guys, I got the test and it was, and you ain't got the C19, but you still sniffling. Oh, Jesus. What else could it be? And then, you know what? Some of these people, I find it crazy, right? You know how people are with the cameras nowadays. They love the vlog at all. They'll put the camera down so you'll hear the doctor talking and all that in the background. They'll be like, hey, y'all, sorry. I had to put the camera down for a second. But, yeah, so what they were saying is that I'm this and that. You can hear them. You know how you're going to be nosy and try to eavesdrop, make sure you turn everything down. Let me hear what they're trying to say. How come we didn't get that when you was in there? Yeah, you showed us in the waiting room and in the back office, not the back office, in the back room and all that, waiting to be seen. But how come you didn't, put the camera down without it being on? Because some people probably don't like to be recorded. And why we didn't hear him say what it was? Or was you going to go do your regular checkup that you got to do, allegedly? Your regular checkup. Well, y'all, you know how they gotta leave you want more. And then look, even Gangsta Mojis at the end of the video, he went to Texas Records and searched and nothing came up. So Lietoya, oh God, oh. And you wanna know what's crazy, y'all? Do y'all really wanna know what's crazy? Every time we seen Lietoya, and that medical encoded, and then Miss Lita said, well, she said, y'all got that way y'all was married. He was like, no, I just remember she was, studying to get that done. Get her medical billing and coding, her credentials for that. That's why they moved there. So she could do her intern there. Ooh, and if you think about it, y'all, let's just put two and two together here. Haven't you noticed that when you seen Lietoya, she was always in like casual clothing, just like blouse, pantsuit, stuff like that. It won't no scrubs. Why she wanting scrubs? What? We ain't seen you in no scrubs. That's when you know someone a nurse. Every time she came from somewhere, even if you a charge nurse, because somebody was trying to tell me that she was just a charge, even you in scrubs. You like a reception. You dressing in receptionist type clothing. Why nobody ain't debunked that? That's my thing. See, we was up there, not really analyzing it. But now when you think about it, she wasn't in no scrubs. We just seen her in casual clothing. So yeah, Lietoya, how you going to sit up there? How you going to go about that? How you going to, answer that? Are you going to make a video? What you going to say? Oh, guys, people want to come out here on your downfall. And then she has those minions over there. You don't worry about them haters. Don't worry. Y'all stupid. Y'all are stupid. Y'all need to come over here on our side. Y'all need to come over here where the real truth is at. Because if y'all could be deluded, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang. She can just that's what I was just saying the other day. I said, you know what? She got they head going. I bet right now she put up her Cash App. Everybody will donate. Can y'all donate to my pain and stuff? Hell, can y'all donate to me? I'm going to start putting mine up there. Y'all could just send me $1, say, hey, support the channel. I'm going to get one person that's going to, give me a big donation. And it's Christmas, y'all. Y'all don't like me. Y'all don't give me a gift. Y'all can send me $1. Dang. $1. I need to get some snacks to enjoy this juicy content. But anyways, guys, I had to make a quick video before I go in and get that holiday pay. But anyways, I care about your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe if you rocking with Nosy Gang and you want to be nosy. Shit. But anyways, guys, it's Nosy Gang here and I'm checking out.